So now the only thing that this list supports is my content type that I created, which is perfect. I'm going to go up now to project, and now when I hit new, notice that it's picking the fields that I defined in my content type. So here's my project name. I can call it server upgrade. Project manager is administrator, and project status is project just kicked off. Budget, current budget is $15,000. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and save that. There you go. So I'm tracking one project. That's fantastic. What I'm gonna do is I can obviously go in and put the project name here, but you get the idea. You can track more projects. So that's great. Now, marketing can do the same exact thing. Instead of recreating everything from scratch, I like this thing here, this list that I just created. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go into list settings, and I will save this list as a template just so we can quickly bring it over into the marketing section. And I'm going to call this project tracker. Project tracker. I'm going to call it track your projects so the users know what this thing does. And I'm going to hit OK. Perfect. So now the nice thing about this is now I can go into marketing, which is pretty much a brand new department site, and then I can go into site actions, modify site actions. I can go into site actions, view all site content, and then I can create some new content. And then under the create, I will see here something called, hopefully, a project tracker, which is something that I just created. I'm going to create a project tracker. I'm going to call this marketing projects. Hit OK. And there we go. I have marketing now is empowered to create and monitor projects. So they can say, really anything. How about marketing event at golf course. Okay, and then the project manager could be also administrator for the lack of a better person. And then here we can put the project status. We could say invitations were sent, expecting 400 attendees. Budget is just $8,000 AK. Hit OK. Oh, it looks like here we have to put a real value, a real monetary value, no characters, and there we go. So now we have created two lists under two different departments that use the same content type. Now here's the powerful part of this whole process. Now let's say my content type changes. So I'm going to go back to enterprise, and you know what? I decide later that I am management and I want those two companies to actually track more than just that information. So I'm going to go into site content types. I'm going to go down to my project, and you know what? I also want them, now that they have the budget, you know what? It would make sense to track the actual budget. And so I'm going to create a new site column. I'm going to call it actual budget, right? So the other column was the budgeted budget. This one is the actual budget. So currency, and we're going to make it the same value. We're going to put that also under my org. Hit OK. Perfect. And you know what? Maybe we want to track also maybe the target date. Target completion date, and we can make that a date. Hit OK. Perfect. So now if I go back into my finance, check this out. If I go back into my finance and then I go to my project list that I created and I hit new, notice that now I have the actual budget, which is a new field that got added after the fact, and a target completion date got pushed to the finance department. Same with the marketing. If I click on here, I click on marketing projects and I hit new, it also got pushed. So that is awesome. Now, the even more powerful part, which I'm not going to cover now, is that you can actually take this, you can actually maybe create a site here called the rollup, and it will roll up all the projects coming from all the sites everywhere so that you can have a dashboard view of everything that is going on. Now that would be great.